Hello everyone, this is going to be an explanation video, I'm going to explain the overview of the Body Systems project. So basically, you are going to be creating a Google slideshow about the overview of the body systems that we're going over this unit. Every day after we've learned systems, you'll need to put the information you have learned into your own project slideshow. The biggest key here is put it in your own words. If you plagiarize, which is copying and pasting directly from something, from say my slides or from the internet, it will be a 0. By all means, please do use my slides for reference, and please do use the internet for reference. My slides can tell you what you need to know. The internet can give you a little bit of a more specific idea if you choose to have so. One of the major points in this is a project grade. It goes in the 60% category. Some important information is that 8A yours will be due on the 25th of September and B-Day yours will be due on the 24th of September. These due dates are on the last 8A B-Day of the 6 weeks, and no late projects will be accepted because it is the last day of the 6 weeks. So, please make sure to get this in. You can turn it in early, but you cannot turn it in late. This is going to go in the major section one more time, so 60% major section. So if you didn't do well on the All About Cells project, this will definitely help your grade. Project requirements. As far as content goes, this slide details what you need to have in your slideshow. A minimum of one slide per body system. So I've listed all the body systems on the right, and you can use more than one slide per body system if you need it, but you at least need to have one per body slide. So that is a minimum of 12 slides, 13 if you include a title slide. You must have the functions of the said body system, major structures of the said body system, 2 pictures, and how that body system interacts with at least one other system. Feel free to go above and beyond, get creative with this if you really want to have a good score, make it more creative. So one last requirement about the content, guys, it must be accessible. You must have correct share settings on. If I can't access it, I can't see it. And if I can't see it, I can't grade it. And if I can't grade it, unfortunately, it is going to be a 0 until you get that share setting fixed. There is a previous explanation or 2 about how to make the correct share settings. Project requirements, presentation, and style. Please be mindful of the colors that you're using. Yellow on orange is really hard to see, but black on white isn't. Please make sure to avoid having pictures as the background. It makes everything really hard to see. You can use the Explore button on the bottom right to make really cool layouts, and I'll show you what that is in just a second. And then you can also use one of Google's themes to make your presentation look cleaner and professional. I use Google themes in all of my slideshows that you've seen this year. Like this right here, this is a theme and it's really, really cool. So you can use this one or any other ones if you want. I have suggestions for you. Do a little bit of work each day, and so you're not overwhelmed at the end of the 6 weeks. The last week of the 6 weeks, we're doing some really cool stuff, and it's going to be a time where lots of people are trying to get all their work in from the entire 6 weeks. So don't stress yourself out with this project. Just do a little bit by day. I'm trying to give you guys time during synchronous each time so you can ask me questions and work on it. You can also add in animations and transitions to make the slideshow look better. I have that right there. That is a transition, and it is pretty cool. You go back and forth. So the Explore button is right here at the bottom of the screen. When you press it, it'll bring up the sidebar. So if I wanted to have a different layout, I like this one. So if I wanted to have this, I definitely could. If I wanted to scroll and do this one, you can do that too. It's all just different types of layouts and colors. I just want to let you guys know an animation is you go to Insert, Animation will be right here. You need to have something clicked. So if I have this body of text clicked and I go to Insert, I can now do animation. It'll pop this out. And so I want the slide transition to be cubed, and I want the object animation. I want it to spin. So that just kind of adds some extra emphasis. This would be really good if you have a picture or something. I don't really have a picture, so I just showed you that. Use these sparingly, like maybe one per slide, because when you have lots of animations, it makes a PowerPoint really long. Additionally, to find your themes, you can click this theme button. All these themes. This is the one that I use right now, I believe. You can also go to a website called Slides Carnival. And this has lots of really cool templates for you to use. So if you want to just scroll and find some, so view all. If you wanted one that is wavy, you could do that. If you wanted one that has flowers, you can do that. So there's lots of pages of them. Let's say that I want this flower one. I'll click on it, and then I go to preview, and I can go through all of these really cool slides. And once I say, okay, this is pretty cool, I'll click Use as Google Slides Theme, and it will automatically open in Google Slides, and you just need to press Use Template. Whenever you press Use Template, it'll take a second to load. You'll need to rename it whatever, so like Holland Body Systems. And it loads automatically with all of these template slides already here. So you will have to go through and delete some of these. And it might take a second, but that's just an example if you wanted to use a different theme than Google already has for you. Now you do not have to. This was just an option if you want to be more creative. These in here are totally fine, but if you're going through here and you don't like any of them, that's perfectly okay. So that is pretty much all I have for you. I just want to reiterate when the due dates are, the 25th and the 24th, and no late projects will be accepted, so make sure you're working on this, okay?